We're gonna do some vinegar peppers here today, folks. We'll grab some peppers. I think we got a few nice ones here. And we'll see what we can do. Another beauty. Okay, we'll get a few more, then we'll head back to the house and... All right, folks, we're back home. We got a beautiful bowl of green peppers here. Typically, the ones you buy in the store, the vinegar peppers are green in the jar, so we're picking them green. That's how we're gonna do it today. Okay, we've got 4 largemouth quart jars that we sanitized in the dishwasher. Okay, I don't know how many quarts we're gonna get out of this. I'm thinking maybe 2. So we'll get them all cut up and quartered. We'll stuff them in the jars, and then we'll know exactly what our recipe ratio is gonna be for the liquid. Okay, so let's get these cut up, guys, and we'll show you how we rock and roll. We're gonna need for this some canning salt. Okay, we have some of that here. We're gonna need some cider vinegar, any kind of vinegar actually, apple cider vinegar, oregano, and we're gonna need some sugar, okay? All right, so let's get these chopped up and we'll show you how we rock and roll. All right, so basically we're just gonna quarter these guys.
We'll get them quartered, and we're gonna pick all of the, the soft spot out on the inside, take the seeds out. Then we're gonna stuff them in the jar, so let's get these all cut up, Ash, right? Yep. And then we'll take it from there.
Okay, so we have all our peppers cut up. We're gonna grab our sanitized jars here. We're gonna start stuffing the peppers inside, Ash, right?
Yep.
We have 3 pretty full jars. This one could use a few more, so I just grabbed a few random peppers in the garden here. A couple of hot, we'll make 1 hot batch. All right, folks, so I cut off the tops, we rinsed them. I'm just gonna leave the seeds and all so we can get the full effect of the, the pepper, get the heat in there. So I can even break these guys in half. These are kind of more for the seasoning, and we're just taking up some more space in the jar there, so. Okay, so we have that last jar in there. We're all set, ready to rock and roll. Okay, we got 4 jars. We're gonna multiply this by 4. Let's get the recipe going. All right, guys, so this recipe calls for 2 parts water, 1 part cider vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar here. So you're looking at 2 cups of water, 1 cup of apple cider vinegar per jar. So we're gonna multiply that times 4. So that's gonna give us 2, 4, 6, 8 cups of water into our brine. We have 8 cups of water here, and that's gonna give us 4 cups of the apple cider vinegar. Is that correct, Ash?
Yeah.
All right, that'll be multiplied times 4. Okay, we got 4 cups right there, we'll add that. Then it's calling for the jars, actually, it's calling for garlic, which I didn't put in. 3 to 4 per jar. I'm gonna do 2 to 3 per jar. So let's drop some peeled garlic in there, Ash. You can cut these in half if you want. I'm just dropping them in whole. Okay, I guess we'll go 3 per jar, Ash, approximately. This one over here. Okay, so he's happy. Okay, and we'll finish our brine now. It's calling for 1 tablespoon of oregano. I'm gonna multiply that times 4. So 4 tablespoons of oregano, and it's calling for 1 tablespoon of salt. So we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of salt. 2, 3, 4, and it's calling for 4 teaspoons of sugar. I'm sorry, 1 teaspoon of sugar. So we're gonna multiply that times 4. So it's gonna be 4 teaspoons of sugar. 3, 4. So we have our peppers in there, we have our garlic. I'm also gonna try some of this, right there, granulous. You can use them for peppers, pickles. It just helps keep them crisp. So that's calling for 1/4 teaspoon per jar. And you just dump it right in the jar like that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That's all set. Our water's almost to a boil. When we get that going, finished, we'll come back and fill the jars up. So we're up to a boil. Now we're going to take this over to our jars and get them going here. We have here, Ash, give you that little swirl. We'll keep that on low. Okay, so just be careful. That's really hot. Get that filled right up to the proper headspace there. Okay. I want to leave, I think about a ½ inch should be good. You want to get everything covered there, so. Everything's covered there, Ash. We've got about a little less than ½ inch headspace. That should be good. Okay, we'll grab our top here, Ash. We'll get it on there, like yay. Cover on. This is hot, guys, so be careful. Okay, like that. We'll set these aside and we'll get them in a water bath outside. Back bistro deck here. We have our canning bath going. We have our 4 jars in there. We're gonna give it 10 minutes once it comes to a full boil. All right, let them cool down. We're good to go. Rock and roll, baby. Here we are the next day, folks. You just want to make sure that all your tops are down. They're all in a vacuum. We're good to go. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that video, enjoyed that recipe. This one I got from my Uncle Sal. I'm not quite sure exactly where he got it, but it is a really, really good recipe. They come out really, really well. So once again, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next vid. Rock and roll, baby.